The following segment is presented by Bremo Pharmacy.
You know, in a perfect world, all medication would work for all people in the same exact way. Unfortunately, we don't live in a perfect world, so that's not the case at all. And it leaves some of us unable to take our medications the way they are intended. Ann Anderson is here from Bremo Pharmacy, and Ann, Bremo Pharmacy does a great job with customizing medications that makes folks be able to take them in a way that makes them feel better.
We sure do. We can customize medications for people to meet their specific needs.
Now, we talk about this, it's in the form of compounding. Compounding medications is something that happened years and years ago in early pharmacy, kind of gotten away from that over time in this day of commercial dosing. But Bremo has really gotten back on board with that. Tell us a little bit about compounding and what it entails.
Well, compounding can make products that are not commercially available. Take the raw ingredients, combine them together or compound them together, and make a product that fits a patient's particular needs just for them.
So if the dosing isn't quite right, something that's available commercially, you can cut that dose in half or increase it or however it's going to work. There's also a lot of great benefits for folks who have difficulty swallowing pills. Some options for those folks would be...
We can turn it into liquids. We can turn oral medications into topicals so that it's still absorbed through the bloodstream, but it doesn't cause dizziness or cause stomach upset that sometimes like pain medications can do. So we can certainly change things. You many times think about people who can't swallow, but there are other people who are candidates for compounding as well. People who can't have certain ingredients, like kids on ketogenic diets who have to go without carbs, or people that are intolerant to gluten or to lactose, we can take those ingredients out and make medication that does not include those ingredients.
And compounding is even available for our pets if you're having to give your
pets
medication.
Yes, it is. It'll make it much easier to give medication to your pets, yes.
What forms of compounding are available? We talked about the liquids, but for kids in particular, there's some great options.
There are. We can make gummies, which makes it fun to give medication. We can make lollipops. That makes it fun, too. Or if they don't like the flavor of something, we can tailor the flavor of a medication to what suits them. And say, this month you don't really like the raspberry and you'd rather try the orange, we can change it. Working with the pharmacist, working with the tech, the prescriber, the patient, we can really tailor medications to that patient's needs.
Well, I love the different flavors available. Now, why should we be choosing Bremo for our compounding needs?
Bremo has specialized pharmacists, specialized techs, and specialized equipment. So much so that we're one of the few pharmacies in Richmond that can do sterile compounding. And what that means is making eye drops or making injections, which require a higher level of training and a much more specific equipment. And we take the time. We care, and we want your medications to work for you.
Yeah, well, they can't work if you're not taking them, so
right.
That's good. All right, well, your medication can't work if you don't take it, so get in touch with Bremo and make this happen. Go to BremoRx.com for all the information.